The harsh truth of life is, good things never come easy. If someone doesn't want to be in your life, step away. Time itself will teach them your worth and teach you the power of patience. This world plays like a deck of cards. Winners throw the cards away. Losers do the same. No one keeps them forever. To live is to suffer, because after death, even fire no longer burns. Pleasing everyone? It's like weighing live frogs on a scale. Seat one, the other jumps. Don't argue with loud mouths. Connect with those who stay silent. Never compare your life with anyone. In doing so, you insult your own journey. A successful person may not always be happy, but a happy person is always successful. The day you become the master of your smile, no one will ever be able to make you cry again. Build yourself so strong that the ones mocking you today will quote you tomorrow. People don't have the courage to say, I'm flawed. Yet they scream, the world is cruel. Only the strong can forgive. The hollow ones burn in the fire of revenge. Don't ask what a month or year can do. Ask what you can change in 24 hours. People show their true face only when you no longer serve their purpose. Clapping back may not always be right, but silence makes people forget boundaries. A minute may not change your life, but a decision made in that minute can. Arguing with a fool is like slapping a mosquito sitting on your cheek. You may or may not kill it, but you'll slap yourself for sure. In friendships and relationships, lend only what you can afford to forget, or you'll lose both, the money and the bond. Liars often speak sweetly. The truthful speak bitterly. If you want to show someone love, do it while they're alive, because even haters praise the dead. Don't bother with those who talk behind your back. It only means you're already ahead of them. My 3 biggest mistakes in life? Trusting too fast, caring too much, never betraying anyone. Luck and a loyal partner may test you, but when they support you, they change your destiny. Live life your way, because trying to please others even makes a lion dance in a circus. Sometimes you must leave people behind. If you don't, they'll be the first to leave you. The ones who carry too much, whether it's baggage or ego, always sink. A person who plays 2 roles eventually fails at both. If you want to be happy, block selfish people, not just from your phone, but from your life. Betrayal doesn't kill, giving it does. Receiving it does. It always comes back around. This world loves liars. A pinch of truth, and even your own turn against you. What's wrong is wrong. Better to speak up and be rude than stay silent and become a doormat. Only those cry who have felt the truth of love. People in fake relationships lack both shame and tears. I don't know where people learn such cunning. They stay close and still envy you. Some people come into your life as if they'll never leave, then vanish as if they were never here. People first make you feel like the one, then turn your truth into a joke. Sometimes it's better to lose the argument. Not every fight gives peace. How can someone who never admits their fault ever be truly yours? People want rights, but not responsibilities. I'm waiting for life's final chapter, I've heard everything works out in the end. The ones who snap in anger the most often care the deepest. Once we fell asleep to fairy tales, now we cry ourselves to sleep with our own story. I don't know why those people left. The ones we thought we could never lose. No one's truly yours. Everyone's here for a little time pass. I want to stay away from those who are around but never really with me. People with too many options can never value just one heart, no matter how much good you do. Some people will never be grateful. The worst pain is the one you didn't even deserve. The biggest smiles often hide the deepest wounds. This world is strange, They make lifelong promises, then walk away in seconds. People who speak the truth are often the ones misunderstood. Family isn't about living together. It's about respect, love, and care. When no one else understands you, learn to understand yourself. Never forget the one who stood beside you in your worst days. When luck and circumstances both fail, even those with no worth seem to win. You can't defeat someone who knows how to endure pain. Never speak words that break a heart. Time may pass, but those words stay forever. Don't measure someone's worth. Time can flip the script in a second. Some people stood by me when I had nothing. They're still everything. Those who master the art of solitude are the ones who stay happiest. No one cares what you're going through. You must fight your own battles. Promise yourself today, Become so strong that nothing in the world can disturb your peace. When someone replaces you, step aside, Dignity is stronger than possession. It's the closest relationships that leave you the most drained. there's no cure. For those who burn in jealousy, the ones with nothing left often become the strongest. Always remember if someone belongs to everyone, they can never truly be yours. Some bonds may break, but they never truly end. Forgiving certain mistakes becomes the biggest mistake. Good people have one flaw. They think everyone else is good too. The more deeply you love someone, the deeper their betrayal feels. To understand deep truths, you must become deep. And depth only comes after deep wounds. If your thoughts are beautiful, everything looks beautiful. You don't need a beautiful body, but you do need beautiful words. People forget faces, but never the words you said. Lies never kill, but broken trust does. I've learned to forgive, but I don't know how to let someone back in again. Having a clean heart feels like a crime these days. Everyone just wants to use you, even if it's small. Create your own identity. Start eliminating laziness today, or it will slowly destroy you. To reach success, you must turn the key of effort. Sharpen your skills so much that people see their limits just by looking at you. The ones who shout in crowds, get lost in them. The ones who work in silence, rise above them. Let's take fate by the horns. Let's break the barriers with backbreaking work. The best medicine in life is responsibility. Once you drink it, you'll never feel tired again. Those who stay positive in hard times, nothing can stop them from winning. No one wants to work hard, but responsibility makes everyone do it. Reach a level in life where people fear losing you. When you're lazy, everything feels hard. But when you work hard, everything feels easy. The best time to do something is when you feel like doing nothing. Everyone faces obstacles. Some curse their luck, others fight it and rewrite their destiny. The bitter truth of life is this: good things don't come easy. If someone doesn't want a relationship with you, step away from their life. Time will teach them your worth and teach you patience. The world keeps playing like a deck of cards. The winner throws it, the loser throws it. No one holds onto the cards forever. To live is to suffer, because after death, even fire can't hurt you anymore. Trying to please everyone, that's like balancing frogs on a scale. Seat one, the other jumps. Avoid those who argue loudly. Connect with those who walk in silence. Don't compare yourself to others. Doing so only insults your own journey. A successful person may not be happy, but a happy person, they are always successful. The day you own your smile, no one will be able to take it away. Build yourself up so strong that those who mock you today quote you tomorrow. People won't admit they're wrong, but they'll call the world wrong. Only the strong can forgive. The weak always burn with revenge. Don't think in years, think in hours. Ask yourself, what can I do in the next 24 hours? You only see someone's true face when they no longer need you. Clapping back may not always be right, but if you stay quiet, people forget boundaries. 1 minute can't change your life, but one decision in 1 minute can change everything. Arguing with a fool is like slapping a mosquito on your cheek. You may or may not kill it, but you'll slap yourself for sure. In friendship and family, only lend what you can afford to lose or lose both: the money and the relationship. Fake people speak sweetly. The real ones, bitter but true. If you want to show someone love, do it while they're alive. Even enemies praise the dead. Ignore those who talk behind your back. It only means you're ahead of them. My 3 biggest life mistakes: trusted too quickly, cared. Good things never come easy, and people who don't value you don't deserve you. If someone doesn't want to keep a bond with you, step back with silence. Time will teach them your worth, and it will teach you how strong patience truly is. This world plays like a deck of cards. Winners throw their cards, and so do the losers. Pain is a part of life, because after death, even fire can't make you feel anything. Keeping everyone happy is like trying to balance frogs on a scale. Seat one, the other jumps. Don't waste words on people who argue. Walk with those who act. Never compare yourself to anyone. You are enough just the way you are. Success doesn't always bring happiness, but happiness, it always leads to success. The day you take control of your smile, no one will ever be able to take it away. Make yourself so capable that those who laugh at you today speak your name with respect tomorrow. The world is not bad. We just don't have the courage to accept where we went wrong. Words can hurt more than time can heal. So speak with care, because time moves on. But words, they stay. Never remind someone of their worth based on your ego. Time has a way of flipping the script. Some people were with me, even when I had nothing. And that's why they mean everything. Those who master the art of being alone, they become the most peaceful. No one cares what you're going through, You have to lift yourself. Make a promise to yourself that no pain, no loss, no noise can ever disturb your peace again. When someone replaces your place in their life, don't beg to stay. Step back with dignity. Sometimes the same relationships that once gave us peace start to break us from within. There's no cure for people who burn seeing others rise. The strongest ones? They're not the ones who have everything. They're the ones who survived without anything. The one who belongs to everyone can never truly be yours. Some bonds may break, but their presence never fades. Sometimes, forgiving someone becomes your biggest mistake. Good people have one weakness. They believe others are good too. The one you love the deepest can hurt you the most. To understand deep words, you need to carry deep scars. If your thoughts are beautiful, the world becomes beautiful. You may forget faces, but words stay forever. Lies don't kill people. Broken trust does. I know how to forgive, but I don't know how to let someone back in. Being pure-hearted feels like a sin these days. Everyone's just looking for gain. But you? Build your own identity. Even if it's small, make it real. Start removing laziness now. If you don't, it'll slowly destroy everything. To reach the door of success, you have to turn the key of effort. Be so skilled that people realize their limits just by standing near you. Those who scream for attention stay stuck in the crowd, but the ones who work in silence, they rise. Let's give destiny a new turn. Let's break limits with unstoppable energy. The best medicine in life is responsibility. Once you taste it, you never feel tired again. If you stay positive in your worst moments, nothing can stop you. Nobody wants the grind. But responsibility, it forces you to level up. Reach a point where people value you and fear losing you. When you're lazy, everything feels hard. But the moment you start trying, everything feels possible. The best time to do something is when you don't feel like doing it. Everyone faces obstacles. Some stop and blame fate. Others fight fate and write a new one. The harshest truth of life is, good things never come easy. If someone doesn't want to keep a bond with you, step out of their life quietly, because time will teach them how to value and teach you how to wait. This world plays like a deck of cards. The one who wins throws the cards. The one who loses throws them too. As long as you're alive, pain will come, because after death, you won't even feel the flames. Keeping everyone happy is as tough as balancing live frogs on a scale. Seat one, the other jumps. Don't argue with people who debate for fun. Walk with those who actually move forward. Never compare yourself to anyone in this world. Doing so only insults your own journey. A successful person may not always be happy, but a happy person is always successful. The day you own your smile, no one will be able to break you. Make yourself so capable that those who mock you today speak of your greatness tomorrow. People won't dare call themselves flawed, so they say, the world is wrong. Only the strong can forgive. Hollow people burn in the fire of revenge. Don't wonder what can change in a year or a month. Ask what you can change in the next 24 hours. Person's true face is seen only when you're no longer useful to them. Responding back may be wrong, but if you stay quiet forever, people forget their limits. 1 minute can't change life, but a decision taken in 1 minute can change everything. Arguing with a fool is like killing a mosquito sitting on your cheek. You may or may not kill the mosquito, but you'll surely slap yourself. In friendships and relationships, lend only the amount you can forget, or you'll lose both the money and the bond. The words of fake people are sweet. The words of truthful people often taste bitter. If you truly want to value someone, value them while they live, because after death, even enemies say, He was a good man. Ignore those who talk behind your back. It only means you're still ahead of them. 3 mistakes I made in life: trusted too quickly, cared too much, and never betrayed anyone. Luck and your life partner may bring pain, but when they support you, they change your entire destiny. Live life your own way. Even lions are made to dance in circuses just to entertain others. Sometimes you have to leave people, because if you don't, they'll leave you when you need them the most. People who carry too much weight, be it luggage or ego, end up drowning. Those who play double roles in life eventually fail to live even one properly. If you want to stay happy, don't just block selfish people from your phone. Block them from your life. Betrayal doesn't kill anyone. It just waits for its turn. What you do today will come back to you tomorrow. The world loves liars. Speak a little truth, and even your own start walking away. Wrong is wrong. Better to speak and be called rude than stay silent and be called fake. The ones who cry the most are those who once felt real love. Those who keep relationships for benefit. They don't have shame or tears in their eyes. Some people stay by your side while secretly being jealous of you. Some people enter your life as if they'll never leave, and then leave as if they were never there. First, people make you theirs. Later, they make a joke out of you. Sometimes letting go of your ego is better than holding on, because not every fight brings happiness. If someone can't admit their own mistake, how can they ever accept you truly? Nowadays, people claim their rights, but don't take responsibility in a relationship. I wait for the last page of life, because I've heard, in the end, everything becomes okay. Those who get angry at little things often care more than they show. Once we slept listening to stories, now we sleep holding back our own. It's painful when those we considered our life leave us as if we never mattered. No one belongs to anyone these days. People just make you theirs for their own time pass. I want distance from those who stay with me, yet act like strangers. Those with too many options can never understand one person's emotions. No matter how much good you do, people will never truly stand with you. The worst pain is the one you get without a reason. Behind every smiling face, there's a storm of hidden pain. This world is strange. People make promises for a lifetime and leave you in a heartbeat. The one who always speaks the truth is always misunderstood. Family is not made by living together. It is built through love, respect, and care. When understanding others becomes too hard, learn to understand yourself instead. Never forget the one who stood by you in your darkest hour. When both fate and circumstances fail you, even the smallest person becomes louder. The one who knows how to endure pain can never be defeated. Never say something that breaks someone's heart. Time will pass, but those words will echo forever. Never insult someone based on their position. Time can reverse roles quicker than you think. I've known some real people who stayed with me even when I had nothing. The happiest people in this world are those who master the art of being alone. No one cares how you're living. You have to change your life yourself. Make a promise today to be so mentally strong that no force can steal your peace. When someone replaces your place in their heart, silently walk away. The same relationships that once gave peace can become the reason for exhaustion. There is no medicine for a person who burns in others' success. Those with nothing to lose become the strongest people alive. Always remember, the one who belongs to everyone can never belong to just one. Some bonds may break, but they never truly end. Sometimes, forgiving someone becomes your biggest mistake. Good people have one weakness: they assume everyone is good. The more deeply you love, the more deeply you get hurt. To understand deep things, you must go through deep pain. If your thinking is beautiful, everything looks beautiful. Your body may or may not be perfect, but your words must be. People forget faces, but never forget words. Lies don't kill people. Broken trust does. I can forgive, but I don't know how to let someone back in. Being pure-hearted feels like a punishment these days. Everyone wants to use you for benefit, but you create your own identity. Even if it's small, let it be yours. Start killing laziness today, or one day it will kill your future. To reach the door of success, you'll have to turn the key of effort. Build your skills so strong that others recognize their limits around you. Those who scream in crowds stay in the crowd, but those who work in silence rise beyond it. Let's give our destiny a new turn. Break barriers with unstoppable effort. The greatest medicine in life is responsibility. Once you take it, it never lets you get tired. The person who thinks positively, even in hard times, nothing can stop them from rising. No one wants to work hard, but responsibility, it makes everyone do it. Reach a level in life where people value you and fear losing you. When you're lazy, everything feels tough. But once you start moving, everything becomes easier. The task you don't feel like doing, that's the one you must do right now. Everyone faces obstacles. Some blame their fate, others fight it, and write a brand new one. Sometimes, someone's words cut so deep that we go silent, not because we have no voice, but because we start questioning. Am I really that bad? Even when I carried their mistakes, stood strong in the storms, they reminded me again and again how worthless I was. The wounds from swords may fade, but the wounds from words, they echo forever. Life taught me, silence is better than speech, because words break people more than they heal them. No harsh words, no loud arguments. Yet here we are, scattered by life's struggles, with nothing broken, and still nothing left. You only value someone when they're gone. When you have them, you rarely feel their worth. Time and respect are lotuses, rare and delicate. The ones you value don't give you time, and the ones you give time to rarely value you back. If you wish to move forward, learn to go deaf to the noise. Most people will try to break your spirit. A wise man thinks before acting. A fool only regrets after. Don't waste energy on worry. Use it to find solutions. If you cannot change your thinking, you cannot change anything. Your life will stay the same until you choose to change. Never lose hope from repeated failures. Sometimes the last key in the bunch is the one that opens the lock. Being too good often leads to being badly used. The wisest investment, sit with the elders. In mere moments, they give you the wisdom of years. Respect is only given by those who have self-respect. Everything holds value before it's yours. A person is valued only after they're lost. I know it all. This thought locks a person in a well of ignorance. If someone doesn't understand money, they'll waste it no matter how much they earn. No one can motivate you unless you decide to motivate yourself first. Don't change your path because of someone's gossip. Success isn't born of shame, but of sheer courage. My goal isn't to be better than others, but to be better than who I was yesterday. Never argue with fools. It only wastes your own time. Stop thinking about people who don't think about you. Every moment in your life, you are responsible. The sooner you accept this, the faster your life improves. Time is the greatest magician. It unmasks everyone eventually. The world runs on the law of need. In winter, we long for the sun. In summer, we curse it. You'll only be valued when you're needed. Those who have nothing are gifted with deep wisdom by life itself. To enjoy the journey, carry light baggage. To enjoy life, carry fewer expectations. We aren't wrong. We don't lie. We're just called bad because we speak the truth. Some think I don't see their games. I see them, falling silently from my eyes. The one who takes their own anger saves others from it. Never give anyone the power to steal your smile. If someone argues without manners, don't stoop to bark back. Even the loudest voice cannot match the silence of dignity. Some people, they speak behind my back. No salary. But they work with pure commitment. Don't say you don't have time. We all get 24 hours. If you want revenge, make your success the answer. If you want peace, make decisions based on your situation, not the world's opinions. Dreams aren't what you see when you sleep. Dreams are what keep you from sleeping. If you don't change your bad habits in time, they'll change your time instead. No problem is bigger than your courage. Stay silent, especially where fools speak of greatness. Keep your back strong, because praise and betrayal both arrive from behind. The greatest joy? Proving wrong those who said, "You can't." Funny world, we save good memories on pen drives, but carry the bad ones in our hearts. Crowds walk the easy road, but easy doesn't mean right. Want to do something different? Step away from the crowd. Secrets give you courage, but they also steal your identity. A sweet lie may comfort, but a bitter truth will free you. Better true enemies than fake friends. Be addicted, not to wealth, but to achievement. Be obsessed, not with love, but with your goal. Life taught me, work, don't stop. No matter the condition, never bend. Everyone wants to win, but few want to prepare. Don't wait for your time, make it arrive. Don't sit your life away, waiting for luck. Work even for a few hours. It'll change your fate. Those who keep crying never see joy knock on their door. Choose your own path. No one knows you like you do. If someone asks for advice, give your support too, because advice can be wrong, but presence is never wrong. Think before you speak. Your words can destroy someone's happiness. How easily we blame lifeless things. People whisper, then claim even walls have ears. Feeling stuck? Don't change your home, friends, or family. Change yourself. You can measure someone's strength, but never their courage. If people gossip behind your back, you're ahead of them. Life only tests those who know how to walk tough roads. Don't throw words at everyone. Stay silent and see who truly understands you. Want to become something? Be the ocean. Let them sweat, trying to measure your depth. The cost of trust? Betrayal. Only we know what we truly are. Others, they just guess. When you're tired, rest, but never give up. Chameleons change with their surroundings. Humans change with opportunities. No matter how deeply you love, some people will still show their true colors. The world, they cry over your pain, only to turn it into gossip. Why sit on the ground, staring at the sky? Spread your wings. The world only sees your flight. Those who fight their own flaws can never be defeated. If you want something, get it in time. Life offers more betrayals than chances. Want to do something different? Step away from the crowd. Secrets give you courage, but they also steal your identity. A sweet lie may comfort, but a bitter truth will free you. Better true enemies than fake friends. Be addicted, not to wealth, but to achievement. Be obsessed, not with love, but with your goal. Life taught me, work, don't stop. No matter the condition, never bend. Everyone wants to win, but few want to prepare. Don't wait for your time, make it arrive. Don't sit your life away, waiting for luck. Work even for a few hours. It'll change your fate. Those who keep crying never see joy knock on their door. Choose your own path. No one knows you like you do. If someone asks for advice, give your support too, because advice can be wrong, but presence is never wrong. Think before you speak. Your words can destroy someone's happiness. How easily we blame lifeless things. People whisper, then claim even walls have ears. Feeling stuck? Don't change your home, friends, or family. Change yourself. You can measure someone's strength, but never their courage. If people gossip behind your back, you're ahead of them. Life only tests those who know how to walk tough roads. Don't throw words at everyone. Stay silent and see who truly understands you. Want to become something? Be the ocean. Let them sweat, trying to measure your depth. The cost of trust? Betrayal. Only we know what we truly are. Others, they just guess. When you're tired, rest, but never give up. Chameleons change with their surroundings. Humans change with opportunities. No matter how deeply you love, some people will still show their true colors. The world, they cry over your pain, only to turn it into gossip. Why sit on the ground, staring at the sky? Spread your wings. The world only sees your flight. Those who fight their own flaws can never be defeated. If you want something, get it in time. Life offers more betrayals than chances. To chase a dream, you don't need to be wise. You need to be obsessed. Bad times show you the strangers hiding as family, and the family hiding as strangers. Those who wait get only what the doers leave behind. You haven't failed until you stop trying. Never let yourself fall apart, because people steal even the bricks of broken homes. Fate changes. When resolve becomes unbreakable, people spent a lifetime finding faults in others. Had they shaped themselves that long, they'd be angels. To be great, you don't need perfection. You need a beginning. Failure doesn't happen when you lose. It happens when you believe you can't win again. Struggles build strength, even in the weakest. Don't wait for time to decide your path. Decide your path now. Live with this mindset. Ignore those who don't understand you. The real joy of strength is when the whole world tries to break you, but fails. Those who die inside are the ones who teach others how to live. To make life meaningful, don't fight with people. Fight the nights, the silence, and your doubts. Never be arrogant about time or fate, even those forgotten by the world. See a sunrise someday. Sometimes, words from someone strike so deep that we fall into a silence, where even our own voice feels distant. We begin to wonder, am I really that wrong? Even when I stood through their mistakes, even when I held the bond tight, they made me feel like a burden. The scars from swords may fade, but the wounds from words, they echo forever. Experience whispers. That silence protects more than speech. Because words, they break, they hurt, they distance. We said nothing. We heard nothing. Yet life scattered us. So gently, so deeply, that nothing broke, but nothing remained either. Only after losing do we realize someone's true value. When they're close, we don't feel it. And when they're gone, it hurts. Time and respect are like lotuses, rare and selective. The ones you value may not value you, and the ones you give time to might not give it back. So if you wish to grow, learn to go deaf to the noise, because the world, it's full of those who'll break your spirit. A wise soul thinks before acting. A fool regrets after. Don't waste your energy on anxiety. Invest it in finding a solution. If you can't change your mindset, you won't change anything. Your life changes the day you decide to change. Don't be disheartened by repeated failures. Sometimes the last key is the one that unlocks the lock. Being too good often makes you a target. One of life's greatest trades, sitting with elders, a few moments with them, can give you decades of wisdom. Respect is never taught, it's lived, and only those who have it can give it to others. Everything has value before it's owned, and people, after they're lost. The thought of, I know everything, keeps many trapped in ignorance. No matter how much someone earns, without wisdom it all gets wasted. Unless you push yourself, no one else can push you. Don't change your path because of petty gossip. Success comes not from shame, but from courage. I never wish to be better than others, only better than the man I was yesterday. Never argue with fools. You only waste your own peace. Stop thinking about people who wouldn't even blink if you disappeared. Everything happening in your life, you're responsible. Accept it, and your life will begin to transform. Time is a master illusionist, unmasking every false face with perfect timing. The world runs on needs. The sun is worshipped in winter and cursed in summer. You're only valued when you're needed. Those who get nothing in life, they gain experiences the rest never touch. To enjoy the journey, travel light. To enjoy life, carry fewer desires. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I'm just called bad. because I say the truth unapologetically. Some people think I don't notice, but I watch silently as they fall from my eyes. The one who controls their anger never fears another's wrath. Never give anyone the power to steal your smile. If you're arguing with someone uncivil, you've already lost. No matter how loud your voice, you can't outbark a dog. There are people who speak behind my back. I pay them nothing, yet they work with full commitment. Never say, I don't have time. We all get the same 24 hours. Want revenge? Become successful. That's the loudest answer. Make life decisions based on your situation, not the world's expectations. Dreams aren't what you see while sleeping. They're what keep you awake. Bad habits, if not changed on time, change your entire timeline. No challenge is bigger than your courage. Stay silent, where the shallow shout about greatness. Always keep your back strong, because both praise and betrayal come from behind. The greatest joy? Doing what they said you couldn't. This world is strange. We save good memories on devices, but keep the painful ones in our hearts. The crowd always takes the easiest path, but that doesn't make it right. Want to stand out? Leave the crowd behind. Secrets bring courage, but steal identity. A bitter truth is better than a sweet lie. It earns you real enemies, but saves you from fake friends. Be intoxicated, not by wealth, but by ambition. Be obsessed, not with love, but with your destination. Life taught me, work, don't stop. No matter how tough things get, never bow to anyone. Everyone wants to win. Few want to prepare to win. Don't wait for your time. Bring it. Better to work hard for a few hours than waste years waiting on luck. Those who keep weeping, close the door on happiness. Choose your own path. No one knows you like you do. When someone asks for advice, don't just give words, give presence. Because words can fail. Presence never does. Think before you speak. Your words can destroy someone's peace. Stop thinking about people who wouldn't even blink if you disappeared. Everything happening in your life, you're responsible. Accept it, and your life will begin to transform. Time is a master illusionist, unmasking every false face. With perfect timing, the world runs on needs. The sun is worshipped in winter and cursed in summer. You're only valued when you're needed. Those who get nothing in life, they gain experiences the rest never touch. To enjoy the journey, travel light. To enjoy life, carry fewer desires. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I'm just called bad because I say the truth unapologetically. Some people think I don't notice, but I watch silently as they fall from my eyes. The one who controls their anger never fears another's wrath. Never give anyone the power to steal your smile. If you're arguing with someone uncivil, you've already lost. No matter how loud your voice, you can't outbark a dog. There are people who speak behind my back. I pay them nothing, yet they work with full commitment. Never say, I don't have time. We all get the same 24 hours. Want revenge? Become successful. That's the loudest answer. Make life decisions based on your situation, not the world's expectations. Dreams aren't what you see while sleeping. They're what keep you awake. Bad habits, if not changed on time, change your entire timeline. No challenge is bigger than your courage. Stay silent, where the shallow shout about greatness. Always keep your back strong, because both praise and betrayal come from behind. The greatest joy? Doing what they said you couldn't. This world is strange. We save good memories on devices, but keep the painful ones in our hearts. The crowd always takes the easiest path, but that doesn't make it right. Want to stand out? Leave the crowd behind. Secrets bring courage, but steal identity. A bitter truth is better than a sweet lie. It earns you real enemies, but saves you from fake friends. Be intoxicated, not by wealth, but by ambition. Be obsessed, not with love, but with your destination. Life taught me, work, don't stop. No matter how tough things get, never bow to anyone. Everyone wants to win. Few want to prepare to win. Don't wait for your time. Bring it. Better to work hard for a few hours than waste years waiting on luck. Those who keep weeping, close the door on happiness. Choose your own path. No one knows you like you do. When someone asks for advice, don't just give words, give presence. Because words can fail. Presence never does. Think before you speak. Your words can destroy someone's peace. How easy it is to defame the lifeless. People whisper behind walls, then claim even walls have ears. Feeling broken? Don't change your friends or family. Change yourself. You can measure strength, but not someone's willpower. If they gossip behind your back, you're ahead of them. Life tests those who dare to walk unknown roads. Don't waste your words on everyone. Stay silent and see who truly understands you. Want to become something? Become the ocean. Let people sweat, just trying to measure your depth. The more valuable the trust, the more expensive the betrayal. We know who we are. Others can only guess. If you're tired, rest, but never quit. The chameleon changes with the season. Humans change with opportunity. No matter how purely you love, the fake ones will show their true colors. People will ask about your pain with tears, but announce it to the world with pride. Why sit on the ground staring at the sky? Spread your wings. The world only sees those who fly. Those who fight themselves can't be defeated by anyone. Get what you seek in time, because life gives more traps than chances. To achieve your dreams, don't be clever, be obsessed. If tough times didn't exist, you'd never know who stood by you like family and who left like strangers. Those who wait get only what the fighters leave behind. You're not defeated until you stop trying. Never fall apart. Even broken homes get looted for bricks. Fate bends when your resolve refuses to. People spent lifetimes finding faults in others. If they polished themselves that long, they'd be glowing. You don't need perfection to be great. You just need to start. Failure isn't in falling. It's in believing you can't rise. Struggles build strength, even in the weakest. Don't waste time deciding what to do. If you don't, time will decide what to do with you. Live with this one belief: those who don't understand you don't deserve your energy. True strength shines when the world is busy trying to break you. Those who are dead inside often teach others how to live. To succeed in life, don't fight with words. Fight through the darkness. Fight your doubts. And lastly, never be arrogant about time or fate. Even the forgotten ones get their sunrise someday. They smile at you, but behind your back they sharpen their knives. They clap for you, but deep down they wait for your fall. In this world, the most dangerous enemy is the one who pretends to be a friend. The one who hugs you in public and strangles your name in private. But hear me now. Your silence is your sword. Your patience is your poison. And your mind is the battlefield where you win. Before a single move is made, you don't defeat snakes by stepping on them. You starve them. You wait. You let them rot in their own venom. Chanakya didn't fight with fists. He fought with foresight. He didn't roar. He whispered, and the whole kingdom shook. So when your enemies play games, you don't play back. You build. Build your power. Build your silence. Build the day they'll regret ever touching you. Let them underestimate you. Let them think you're weak. Because when you rise, they won't even have the strength to kneel. This world respects strength. Not the loud kind, but the kind that speaks in actions. So talk less, watch more. Because when your time comes, you won't need to announce it. Your presence will be enough. Your success will scream louder than your voice ever could. The truth is bitter. The ones you love the most are the ones who cut the deepest. Not your enemies, but your friends, your family, the ones you called your people. They laugh when you fall and disappear when you bleed. But you won't beg. You won't chase. You won't cry in the corners they left you in. Because now you know, greatness is born in silence, in pain, in betrayal. And when you rise, You rise alone. Don't show your scars to the world. They won't understand. They'll just use your wounds to measure your weakness. So heal in silence. Grow in the shadows. And when they least expect it, shine so bright they go blind. This life doesn't reward the kindest. It rewards the smartest. Not the loudest, but the most calculated. So become a storm they never saw coming. Smile in front of them, but prepare behind them. And when it's time to strike, don't fight for revenge. Fight for redemption. You don't just want them to lose. You want them to feel what they made you feel. Not through pain, but through your power. So don't fight with anger. Fight with purpose. Don't shout your pain. Show your results. Because in the end, the one who kept quiet, the one who walked alone, the one they called weak, becomes the very fire that burns their fake thrones to ash. So rise, not for them, not for revenge, but for yourself, for your silence, for the war they never saw. And when they look back, searching for the old version of you, make sure all they find is dust. In this world, if you walk straight, they'll crush you. If you stay silent, they'll label you weak. If you stay right, they'll fool you. But the day you master the wisdom of Chanakya, they won't dare look into your eyes. They'll kneel, beg, and burn in regret. This world doesn't move by truth. It moves by tactics. Here the brave fall, the cunning rise, and the one who strikes last, strikes hardest. Let them believe they're winning. Let them clap, laugh, and underestimate. While you stay still, not because you're broken, but because you're preparing. Your silence is your strategy. Your calm is your chaos. Your patience is your revenge. You don't need to scream. You don't need to explain. You don't even need to fight. You just need to show results. Because when karma hits, it hits without noise. Let them gossip. Let them doubt. You rise through your work. Rise through your resilience. Let your success become their silence. Don't reveal your moves. Don't speak your plans. Let the results roar. Let your enemies choke on the dust of your journey. Be the storm they never see coming. Be the silence that haunts their sleep. Be the lion, silent until the moment of attack. And when you strike, don't roar, just win. When relatives mock your rise, smile. When neighbors count your money, grow richer in peace. When they burn in envy, let them burn alone. Because the ones closest to you are not always your well-wishers. Some smile, only to stab. Some clap, only to see you fall. Don't prove yourself, just evolve. Don't react, just rise. Let the fools talk, let the snakes hiss. But you, be the fire that burns quietly. Be the mind that destroys without touching. Be the shadow that never bends. Success doesn't shout. It echoes. It silences. It breaks every fake friend and hidden enemy. Without lifting a finger. This is not a world for emotions. This is a world for wisdom. You can't win by crying. You win by creating. You win by outlasting. You win by not reacting, but responding with power. Let your results be your answer. Let your growth be your slap. And let your silence be the storm that uproots their ego. Because Chanakya didn't teach war. He taught the art of invisible destruction. Not by force, but by focus. Not by noise, but by the mind. So don't break, don't beg, just watch. Watch as the same people who mocked you once choke on your victory. And when they do, don't speak, smile. That's the final lesson. Win, not by chance, but by choice. Not by drama, but by discipline. Not by revenge, but by results. That's Chanakya's final nidhi. Not loud, not flashy, just lethal. No one truly cares about your peace. Caring for others is just a matter of free time. Don't expect respect from people. It only makes you weaker inside. Those who walk with the divine above need not fear anyone below. If you don't set your own rules, you'll live by someone else's forever. Forgive as many times as needed, but trust only once. You may be someone's habit or need, but rarely their true priority. Don't sit in hopeless silence. Don't quit too early. What if tomorrow is your best day? What if the storm is almost over? We lost ourselves trying to please others, and they still ask, is something wrong? What has adulthood really given us? A heavy mind and a broken heart. Oh, to live that childhood once again, when life was light and dreams were free. Some relationships are better left distant, because closeness often kills the soul. Even those who swore they'd stay, now walk past like strangers. Wrong people teach right lessons. That's the cost of pain. When life snatches something from you, maybe it's making room for something greater. Give your all and still they won't be happy. So live for your heart, not their applause. No grudges, no complaints anymore. I've chosen to walk alone a little while. If bad habits aren't changed in time, they'll change your entire timeline. Those who show sympathy all the time vanish when it's time to actually act. Loving someone is easy, but staying in love, that's the real test. That's when you learn who truly loves you without reason. If they want to leave, let them go. Begging makes you lose respect, not by noise, but by the mind. So don't break, don't beg, just watch. Watch as the same people who mocked you once choke on your victory. And when they do, don't speak, smile. That's the final lesson. Win, not by chance, but by choice. Not by drama, but by discipline. Not by revenge, but by results. That's Chanakya's final needy. Not loud, not flashy, just lethal. No one truly cares about your peace. Caring for others is just a matter of free time. Don't expect respect from people. It only makes you weaker inside. Those who walk with the divine above need not fear anyone below. If you don't set your own rules, you'll live by someone else's forever. Forgive as many times as needed, but trust only once. You may be someone's habit or need, but rarely their true priority. Don't sit in hopeless silence. Don't quit too early. What if tomorrow is your best day? What if the storm is almost over? We lost ourselves trying to please others, and they still ask, is something wrong? What has adulthood really given us? A heavy mind and a broken heart. Oh, to live that childhood once again, when life was light and dreams were free. Some relationships are better left distant, because closeness often kills the soul. Even those who swore they'd stay, now walk past like strangers. Wrong people teach right lessons. That's the cost of pain. When life snatches something from you, maybe it's making room for something greater. Give your all and still they won't be happy. So live for your heart, not their applause. No grudges, no complaints anymore. I've chosen to walk alone a little while. If bad habits aren't changed in time, they'll change your entire timeline. Those who show sympathy all the time vanish when it's time to actually act. Loving someone is easy, but staying in love, that's the real test. That's when you learn who truly loves you without reason. If they want to leave, let them go. Begging makes you lose respect. This world isn't built for hearts. Even at death, they ask, how long will this take? Open your soul only to someone who reads hearts, not faces. We remember those who feel like home, and we are remembered by those who feel we are. Between heart and mind, it is always sleep that dies first. Money buys comfort, but peace only comes from character. You can give your all to someone, but they'll value you only as long as you're useful. The day you make a mistake, they'll erase every good thing you ever did. Life isn't measured in time. It's measured in real friends and worthy enemies. People you expect nothing from often surprise you in your worst days. Words once spoken, trust once broken, never return. Only those who've walked through darkness know what's visible when all seems lost. People value you only when you ignore them. That's the twisted truth of this world. Don't suffer pain before it comes. You'll end up hurting double. Rare are those who understand. Most just lecture and leave. Anger is bad, yes, but sometimes necessary. Otherwise, wrongdoers will never know. They're hurting you again and again. Stay silent, but not so long. That silence becomes surrender. Don't fake smiles. Don't sugarcoat lies. If truth makes enemies, so be it. At least you won't live a lie. This world will betray you first, then blame their helplessness. Love isn't about staying together. It's about not surviving without each other. If only the Creator had more wisdom, we'd have fewer humans, more humanity. People change colors faster than clothes. Even the branded fade with time. When pain comes from your own, don't seek revenge, seek peace. Don't break anyone's heart. Karma remembers even if you forget. When you're broken inside, the higher power is preparing you for more. Don't show your pain to the world. They'll either laugh at it or curse it. Not all closeness is connection. Some distances feel warmer. Bad times show people's true colors. That's life's silent favor. Search for someone who truly cares, because users are already looking for you. If your self-respect is on the line, walk away, don't think twice. People wouldn't get cheated if they searched for beautiful hearts, not faces. Respect those who respect you. Too much loyalty kills dignity. Don't bow too low. You'll need help just to rise. Believe in yourself when no one does. That belief is your true shield. Even water begins to rot when it stays still too long. Face your fears once. You'll never fear them again. The one who trusts himself wins before the race begins. Solutions lie inside you. Others only offer opinions. Problems are like cream on tea. Success is sipping it anyway. People are busy finding your faults. You stay busy correcting them. Good hearts often suffer the most, but they shine the longest. Only those who walk through dust can turn it into celebration. Falling leaves taught me, even your own will drop you if you're a burden. The lion rules by strength, not elections. Experience teaches lions to stay quiet, because roaring isn't always needed. Those who love flying never fear falling. Break trust once, and even apologies sound like noise. Don't forget the ones who stood by you when no one else did. When fate and time both fail, even the smallest enemy looks tall. Hate doesn't hurt. Love does deeply. He who knows how to endure never loses. Let the world go against you. Walk your own clear path. Don't speak to prove yourself. Act to prove your strength. 1 year of intense focus can put you 5 years ahead. Falling is necessary in life because it leaves you no choice but to rise. Everyone loves their own comfort first. Caring for others is a luxury at worst. Don't expect respect from the crowd. It'll only break you and make you bow down. When the one above is standing with you, no one below can ever undo you. If you don't make rules for your own path, you'll be forced to follow someone else's wrath. Forgive again and again if your heart allows, but trust, give it only once, not twice. We might be someone's habit or someone's need, but in truth, no one truly bleeds for a bleed. Never sit quietly in hopeless despair. Your best day might be tomorrow, waiting somewhere. We lost ourselves while trying to belong, and they ask, what's wrong all along? What did growing up really give? Just burdens on mind and sorrow to live. Some bonds are better off as strangers. Too much closeness brings hidden dangers. What complaint shall we make to fate's cruel game? Even those who swore loyalty now forget our name. Wrong people often teach the right way. Lessons from pain don't easily sway. If life takes something from your hold, it's preparing to give something bold. Even if you give all of yourself away, the world won't be pleased anyway. So do what your heart truly needs, not what the world expects or feeds. No grudges, no fights to burn. Just a desire to walk alone and learn. If bad habits aren't changed with time, they'll end up stealing your prime. Those who claim to feel your pain stand the farthest when comes the rain. To love is simple, but to keep that love whole, that's where we test the depth of soul. Those who want to leave, let them go. If you beg them to stay, you'll fall too low. No one's your savior in this world's disguise. Even the dead get timed at the cremation site. Open your soul only to one who can understand. Not everyone can hold the weight unplanned. We remember those who were ours and true, and those who remembered us out of the blue. In the war between mind and heart, sleep often falls apart. Money can buy luxury's face, but peace only comes from a kind-hearted place. You might offer your entire life in grace, yet they'll keep you only till you're useful in place. Make one mistake or lose your shine, and they'll remind you of your place each time. Everyone is alive, yet not truly living. It's the friends that make life worth giving. Progress is measured by foes you gain. Success always walks with a little pain. Those from whom you expect the least often stand by you in times of beast. Words once said, trust once gone, and moments once past never return at dawn. Only those who've walked through the night know what's visible when there's no light. People value you only when you act cold. Ignore them and watch your worth unfold. Before pain arrives, don't sit and cry, else you'll live the pain twice before you die. Rare is someone who truly understands. Most just leave advice in your hands. Anger's not evil if used right. Show it when it reveals the wrong in sight. Many mistakes scarred our way, But misjudging people made us truly pay. It's better to speak the truth and lose a few, than fake it and get stabbed by the crew. You'll be betrayed, then told it was fate. Excuses flow once it's too late. Love isn't with who stays beside. It's with the one who hurts you when denied. If only the maker had made more grace. Less of man and more human in this race. Clothes fade and so do faces. Even brands can't hold hearts' places. If pain comes from your own, seek resolution, not justice alone. Justice makes one happy, one mad, but resolution makes both hearts glad. Never break someone's heart in play. If they leave it to God, He'll make you pay. When you feel you've shattered and fell, know the universe has something great to tell. Pray every day, not just when pain hits. God listens better than people's scripts. Hide both joy and pain from the crowd. They envy your smiles and mock your clouds. Not every closeness is what it seems. Sometimes silence hears louder screams. This world is cruel in clever disguise. It robs you with a soft voice and kind eyes. The worst pain is not hate's sharp dart, but betrayal from the one closest to your heart. Even when times are rough and unclear, people's real faces will still appear. Find someone who truly cares inside. The rest are just users in disguise. If someone attacks your self-respect space, walk away, don't stay in disgrace. If beauty had less value than soul, there'd be less heartbreaks to control. Respect those who respect your core. Too much slavery will cheapen you more. Hold the desire to win within. Defeats will come, but don't give in. Everyone's troubled in their own lane. This life is a maze of hidden pain. Silence speaks louder than blame, especially when no one cares to name. Time is wealth, remember this fact. It's your greatest weapon to act. To save a bond, don't argue all day. Silence sometimes saves what words fray. People change when needs are gone. Busy is their go-to song. Now even respect is judged by dress. Not heart, not effort, not more or less. Success never walks a straight line, but once you win, it all seems fine. Lies may seem easier to speak, but truth gives peace that lies can't keep. Do what your soul burns to do. Let the world speak, ignore their view. No matter how dark your night, you can start again and reignite. Never bow so low in trust that you can't rise without someone's thrust. If someone promises to stay with you, ask them how long they plan to be true. When life gives you pain and shame, swallow it whole, don't replay the game. Only the one who bears pain inside knows how deeply scars can hide. Spend your energy to grow and rise. Today, bonds are priced, not ties. If even enemies start licking your feet, know your time has begun to repeat. Those who stand out in a crowd of faces are the ones who've carved their own places. Those who speak of others' sins will speak of yours once you spin. Only fighters ever win the race. Spectators just clap from their place. Don't trust the talk. Trust the deed. Words are wind, actions lead. Faith should stand where truth abides, else it breaks when ego collides. Even an ant can bite your feet below, but you can't bite hers back in the flow. So never judge someone by their size. What they can do might shock your eyes. Instead of studying others' flight, focus on your own height. If someone can't hear your silent cry, they won't understand your words, no matter why. Walk slow, but don't stop your stride. Still waters rot, but rivers glide. Face the fear that makes you shake. That's the step real strength will take. Those who trust themselves alone reach places they've never known. Solutions lie in your own hand. Others just talk, you take the stand. Troubles are like cream on tea's top. Push it aside and let nothing stop. People will count your flaws with pride. You just improve and let that slide. Good hearts often face bitter fate, but they shine in the dust of hate. The one who sees dust as colors start is the one with the strongest heart. Falling leaves taught me this line. If you become a burden, even your own won't mind. A lion rules through might and roar. No vote is needed to conquer more. Experience silences even kings, because real hunts need no loud rings. Those who dare to rise and fly, fear of falling never comes by. It's better to speak truth and be disliked than lie to impress and lose self-respect inside. The hardest slap life gives is broken trust. and the deadliest river is emotion's gust. Don't be too good to the ones who harm. Just stay away, neither fake nor charm. When someone's needs are finally done, they'll stop calling even if you were the one. No matter how much love you try to show, those who want to change will still let go. They say slander travels faster than light, and mouths speak boldly, but hearts hide fright. Don't curse someone more than you can bear, because karma comes back, raw and rare. If they talk behind your back, let it flow. Only those who matter spark such a show. Words can raise or ruin your place. One sentence can win or erase. Kind hearts are often misused in the game by the clever minds who feel no shame. The deepest wounds are those unearned, given when no wrong was discerned. Life may not have hands to strike, but one hit from fate lasts a lifetime alike. Some won't admit their wrongs at first, but time will humble them with thirst. Just 3 things will steal your peace: fake love, selfish friends, and gossiping relatives feast. Finding real ones in your own crowd is the hardest task, we say it aloud. They worship the fake, we speak what's true. That's why they leave and we're left with few. Check your flaws before you fight. Not every wrong is someone else's might. A bond won't break if both sides try. Takes 2 hearts to keep love high. Some laugh so loud, hiding their cries, because they know no one's there when the soul dies. Wearing masks with those who wear many is not a crime, it's survival uncanny. One day we'll all lose each other, just wondering, they forgot, so why should I bother? Some never show but silently care, and cry alone with none to share. Those who value often get ignored, while users are welcomed and adored. Stones need not be lifted to break the heart. Tongues now tear everything apart. We live in an age where innocence is mocked, and people wear masks with feelings locked. Forgive as much as your soul can carry, but trust just once, don't ever marry. Stay kind, but never lose your stand, even if betrayal is hard to understand. I stayed through faults, but they kept making me feel less. That's when I learned only God is truly with us in distress. When luck runs dry and winds reverse, even pebbles on the path can deeply hurt. If your presence and absence feel the same, then leave quietly, there's no point in the game. Remember, trust once gone can't be revived. It's like glass, one break and it can't survive. Never expect someone to value your light. If you're always available day and night, no complaints to those who turned their back. I trusted too much, that's my lack. I gave respect to one and all, but none remembered it when I did fall. Lessons and blessings both come with pain. You rise only after you've tasted the rain. I'm remembered only when I'm of use, but I've learned to grow despite the abuse. Dream as big as the sky is tall. Even if you miss the moon, you'll rise above all. Today, decent means undiscovered sin. Everyone wears a face, hiding what's within. Everything broken can be lifted high, but a broken mindset can never fly. Disrespect comes easy from rotten minds. No matter your respect, pain's what you find. Nothing burns more than knowing they lied, while you stood quiet with truth inside. Strange how those you help with your might are the same ones who stab you out of sight. We defend ourselves like clever attorneys, but judge others in quick journeys. If bending strengthens love, then bow down. But if you're always the one, then leave town. Good people aren't selfish or fake. They just step back when hearts break. Be too nice and you'll be used. Value lies where you're not abused. We walk through a city of fear and hate, where smiles are fake and kindness is bait. Some lie so well and with such grace that truth feels odd in their face. Truth hides in silence and calm, while lies roar with empty charm. Biggest trouble with lies is this: you must remember every twisted twist. Life swings from side to side. One day you win, next you hide. Be humble when life feels right. Be patient when it's dark as night. The wise go silent in the storm, while fools think fear kept them warm. In love, never insult in front of a crowd. Respect should speak, never out loud. Call someone a lion and they're thrilled, but call them a beast and they're instantly chilled. I don't advise from pride or fame, but from mistakes that burned my name. Ego and pride are mental disease, cured only by time and nature's tease. If they don't like you, don't take the fall. Not everyone's taste is refined at all. Some truths are best when lived through pain. Only scars teach what words can't explain. Never forget the small when you rise. A sword can't sew what a needle ties. Don't let life break your soul. Break life until you take control. Pain hasn't grown, it's our patience that died. Tolerance left while ego multiplied. Hurting someone is like throwing a stone in the sea. You don't know how deep the damage will be. If bad habits aren't changed on time, they'll soon change your entire climb. Dreams aren't what you see in sleep. They're what won't let you fall too deep. Make choices based on your state, not what the world dictates as fate. Don't say you lack the time to shine. Everyone gets 24 hours just like mine. If you want revenge, don't aim to destroy. Win at life, that's the truest joy. When life feels tough and unclear, don't change your people, change your gear. They blame the wall for what they said, when the whispers were theirs instead. Think before words escape your lips. They might sink someone's happiness ship. If someone seeks advice in despair, give support too, just being there. Choose your path, carve your way. No one knows you like you anyway. Always crying keeps joy away. Even happiness fears the sorrowful day. Waiting on luck won't change your fate. Put in the hours, don't just wait. Don't wait for your moment to arrive. Make it happen, bring it alive. Everyone wants success in sight, but few are ready to fight the fight. Life taught me this truth so bold. Never stop, never fold. Crave not wealth or love's sweet lie, but success that lifts you to the sky. A bitter truth is better than a sweet fake. Real enemies are better than friends who break. If you want to stand out, don't follow the crowd. They give comfort, but not a voice proud. The easy path isn't always right. Crowds can be wrong despite their might. Funny how we store memories sweet on drives, but bury the bad deep inside our lives. Life's biggest joy is doing what they said you can. That fire within is your power plant. Keep your back strong and eyes awake. Praise and betrayal both come from your wake. Stay silent when fools brag loud. Don't stoop to match their cloud. No pain in life is greater than your will. Face it strong and climb the hill. The bitter truth of life, nothing good comes easy. And if someone doesn't value you, let them be. Let time teach them what you're worth. While you master patience on this earth, the world plays like a deck of cards so wide. Even the winner must cast their hand aside. If you're alive, pain will come your way. Because after death, not even fire will make you sway. Pleasing everyone is no simple art. It's like weighing frogs, jump and restart. Don't fear those who argue loud. Fear the quiet ones hiding in the crowd. Never compare your path with another's pace. Doing so only steals your grace. A successful man may not be full of cheer, but a cheerful heart brings success near. The day you control your own smile and cry, no one on earth can make you sigh. Become so strong, rise from every jest. The ones who mocked you will quote you next. They won't admit they're wrong or flawed, but blame the times, not the paths they trod. Forgiveness comes from strength, not fear. Empty souls only burn in revenge, not tear. Don't ask what a year can do or where. Ask what you can change today, right here. You see their truth when you're no longer required. That's when their real face gets inspired. Replying back may not always be right, but staying silent makes wrongs take flight. One thoughtful minute can change your fate. A single decision can unlock life's gate. Arguing with fools is pure self-harm, like slapping yourself to swat a gnat's charm. In friendships, lend only what you can lose, or you'll lose both the bond and the dues. The liars always speak sweet and clear, but truth tastes bitter to the ear. Value people while they breathe and speak, for the world praises even enemies once they're weak. Ignore those who talk behind your back's range. It just means you're ahead by a step of change. I made 3 mistakes I always regret. Trusted fast, cared too much, betrayed none yet. Fate and wives may sometimes give pain, but when they stand with you, life changes again. Live life your way, don't be a clown. Even lions dance when trying to please the town. Sometimes it's vital to let go a few, or they'll destroy everything precious in you. Those who carry too much soon sink low, whether it's ego or a heavy load to show. Those who play double roles in the game end up unfit for even one name. If you want joy, block the fake. Not just on phone for your own sake. Betrayal doesn't kill, it's just karma's start. What you give returns, it's life's art. This world loves the fake and sly. A little truth and your own ask why. What's wrong is wrong, speak it loud. Better rude than silent in the crowd. Only the one who feels deeply weeps, not those who fake what nobody keeps. Some call it love, but care they lack. Their eyes stay dry, their hearts are black. Every bond has a line, a sacred thread. Cross it and the relationship is dead. In today's world, selfish is smart. Kindness gets crushed before it can start. When pride and ego rise in between, they win the fight, the bond gets unseen. If you have money, you're everyone's king. But once it's gone, you lose everything. Walk alone and rise like a crown, because those who walk with you bring you down. Give respect, but never so wide that people forget yours in their pride. Forgiving the wrong one sometimes becomes your life's biggest crime. My mistake in life, I placed others above, and in return, they shattered my love. I fear the ones who smile so sweet, but carry poison beneath their heartbeat. Trust only where loyalty breathes. Not every handshake is what it seems. Too much happiness is a risky show. This world picks the flowers that glow. Some truths are better left unknown, because too much knowing breaks the bone. Trust may shatter, but I still try, because hope never learns how to die. Never trust the one who came to you by betraying someone else they once knew. Winning is good, but sometimes it's wise to lose in love and let ego die. Sweet words often hide the snake. Like a peacock, lovely but fake. Words can enter hearts or crush them fast. Their echo and love forever lasts. It's not just sound, it's the tone we send. For even listeners could pretend. Let's live with peace, not endless pain. Step away from those who drain. Everyone gets their chance to shine. Some play tricks, some walk the line. The pain you can't handle, don't pass on. Because what breaks you breaks someone. I never pushed my own away, but those who were full chose to stray. If you take every word to heart, you'll keep breaking apart. So act with people the way they behave. Not every wound deserves a grave. Who says money buys everything in sight? Try buying back broken trust one night. You can't win a war deep inside when your enemy wears a family disguise. If you want others to honor your worth, then treat theirs with equal mirth. You've been given a tongue, so use it right. Also ears, not just lips that fight. The wounds that hurt most, burn the soul, are those we never earned, they take a toll. Don't know if I'm wrong or cursed, but every person I trust hurts me first. We clean our face for people's eyes, but the heart rots and heaven cries. Never break someone so much they pray, begging God to take your name away. It's not absence that hurts the most, but when your own change like a ghost. Solitude is better than fake cheers, better alone than drowning in fears. Forgive the wicked if you must, but never the two-faced break that trust. You don't discover yourself in the crowd. You find your truth when you're not loud. Time alone won't make you rise. It's how you use each second that turns you wise. To chase your dreams with heart and flame, you must go mad, not play the game. No matter how harsh the sun may be, it can't dry up depths of an endless sea. If someone burns with envy at your spark, it simply shows you've ignited a brighter mark. To banish worry and the stress of night and day, close your eyes and chant, let the world fade away. If hard work becomes your daily creed, then success turns into your fate indeed. Learn to fight for dreams not in your fate. Achieve the impossible, don't hesitate. Smart folks top schools, wise ones top life. Win over struggles and conquer strife. Walk the path alone, don't rely on the crowd. True victory comes from staying proud. If today's companion fades tomorrow, let them go, avoid the seeds of sorrow. Every barrier breaks when efforts stay tight. Fight your battles through the darkest night. Saying, "I'll start tomorrow" is a silent thief. Today's resolve is your strongest belief. If you control your mindset tight, no poison can dim your guiding light. Carry weight in pockets and in heart. People notice appearances from the start. A father whispered, "Grow strong in every way. This world shows no mercy to soften the fray. Better to try again with heart and soul than regret after failure takes its toll. Life only plays games with the best. The finest rise above the rest. The bigger the dream, the sharper the pain. But even sharper is the success you gain. Neglect not what's safe and sure. Words and care, well tended, endure. When thoughts twist and sprain your core, strain every tie you can afford. If you tire of using others, strong and weak, pick up your fallen self. Find the strength to speak. Keep pushing hard, even after you fall. Determination is the key to break down every wall. Raise your confidence. Watch triumph unfold. Better to speak measured thoughts than rush and fold. If you remain poor, your voice is unheard. Earn success, then your echoes are stirred. God gives cheap watches to all who pray, but only wisdom keeps your darkest days away. Like a chameleon, man shifts with his scene. Remember, people adjust to meet their own means. Even if you do good with all your might, they can never match your heart's true light. A smiling face often hides a deeper pain. Truth tellers are misunderstood again and again. Family grows from respect, care, and love. Not just time spent, but faith built from above. When you can't explain yourself. Accept inner clarity rather than someone else. When fate and fortune both abandon your side, then even the strongest support subsides. Never judge someone's worth or place. Time never waits. It's a relentless race. When someone else takes your spot in life, step away, don't cling to cause more strife. The strongest souls rise with nothing to hold. They burn their fears and break the mold. Remember, something for everyone means nothing for one. One heart piece can't bind under the sun. Some pardons become your deepest regret. Forgiving too much leaves you in debt. Good hearts judge the best, often misread, because they look for truth in what's been said. Empty promises don't kill, but broken trust does. A hollow vow crushes more than lies, because when love strips your pride away, it's not love, it's a damaging fray. Only to know your pain, you and God above. Don't chase the third, find your own true love. Affection grows from heart, not sheer demand. Logic honors convenience, but soul understands. Every hardship seems hard before the start, but once begun, nothing tears it apart. People treat you well till their goals are met. Then they leave and their loyalty is set. Sword wounds may mend with passing time, but words hang scars in silent rhyme. Quiet now brings relief. The need to reply ends. When pain cuts deep, no defense transcends. Broken things hurt. A glass, a dream, a bond, but steel your spirit and of suffering you're fond. Friendship should be like coal in your eye. When you laugh, it shines. When you cry, it hides the dye. Respect is not a right, it's earned by need. When need ends, so does respect seed. Truth may seem powerless when lies abound, but truth's silent roots run underground. For liars may drown out a single truth, but one brave voice can shake the booth. Those who say they're too busy, they just haven't placed you on their priority list. Words from others can wound more than swords. Wounds from talk stay longer than the cords. Trust once shattered, scars forevermore. Better to stay silent than open that door. Silence is golden when words do harm. Avoiding war's sometimes the only charm. Life's pull can leave you neither broken nor whole, caught between memories and loss of soul. Only through loss do we learn what was dear. Some values hide until nothing is near. True value doesn't wait or beg for grace. Cherish those who show, don't chase the chase. Learn to block out the crowd's disdain. Stay steady on purpose despite the pain. Wise people plan ahead, fools just act in haste. Use your energy to solve, not to waste. If you can't shift your mindset inside, nothing in your life will turn the tide. Never fear failure, the last key cracks the lock. Persistence is the flame, success is its spark. Your name may be small, but it's yours alone. Claim it proudly, stand unknowing and known. Respect both small and big. A needle's absence disables a sword's swing big. Life teaches quietly, not to humiliate. Every lesson leaves, none can replicate. Never accept favors from the cruel. Their price is always something too cruel. Be stubborn enough to rise again. You don't have to succeed on attempt one. Losers focus on loss, winners chase gains. Respect comes only when you've earned the chains. A man without respect holds no respect for others. First, hold yourself high, then lift your brothers. Everything's priced before you get it. A frog in a well knows not the sky's spirit. If you can't manage money, it's not yours to hold. Only those who understand wealth can mold. Self-motivation is the path to light. No one else can ignite your inner fight. Don't change path because of gossip sting. Success grows out of courage, not safety's ring. Be better than you were before. That's your only race, nothing more. Fool's debate is time wasted in vain. It's better to walk forward than repeat the pain. Stop thinking about those who don't care for you. Every moment's wasted energy through and through. You are responsible for every turn in your life. Own it early, live without strife. Bad times are the greatest unveilers. They remove masks and reveal failures. Life won't give you all, but gives lessons clear. Treasure those, cherish each gear. To travel light, carry less stuff. To live with joy, carry less love fluff. Bad words hurt more than any blow. Speak truth gently, let mercy flow. Some play clever, but I watch in peace. Awaiting the moment their pride will cease. He who masters his anger within stays free when storms gather and spin. Don't give someone the power to steal your smile. Hold your ground, your voice is your style. When debating rudeness, stand so firm. Even a dog's bark won't make you squirm. Some are paid to speak behind your back. Ignore their noise, stay on your track. Overdoing good can lead to shame. So balance your kindness, play the game. Wisdom lies with those who've lived long. They share in moments, their lessons strong. When ego and hunger both swell inside, you won't embrace even beauty with pride. Look past your past, it doesn't define. Live now and let your spirit shine. Your name and identity might be small, but let them be yours, stand tall. Respect every soul, big or small. For even needles can stop a sword's fall. Every loss in life teaches a truth. It doesn't defeat you, it cements your roots. Never accept fake kindness from the vile. Their favors will cost you all the while. Learn to be stubborn, success takes more than one try. The loser focuses on defeat, the winner climbs high. Respect only radiates from the respectful heart. Those without dignity can't give you your part. Every price is paid before you claim. And human worth is lost after fame. A man who believes he knows it all is like a frog in a well, his world is small. Without wisdom and wealth you amass, no fortune stays, it disappears fast. No one can fuel your spark but you alone. Self-motivation is what sets your tone. Don't change course because of whispers in the wind. Success grows from courage, not the timid kind. My goal's not to be better than the rest, but to outdo the man who looked back at his best. Don't waste time arguing with the fool. Your moments are precious. Don't let them duel. Stop caring about those who don't care. Your life script is yours. Treat it with flair. Bad times are magicians. They strip every guise, revealing true colors beyond the lies. Life doesn't give much, but it gives lessons clear. Cherish each one. Keep them near. Travel light, not with baggage or greed, and live lighter with fewer wants to feed. We speak hardness not to hurt. Truth hurts, but it's no curse. Some think their tricks fool me, but I watch silent as their downfall comes quietly. Those who master their anger within avoid storms that rage from without and sin. Never give someone the power to steal your smile. Stand firm, don't bow no matter their guile. If your debate is with a ruder soul, stand your ground, be loud and bold. Some talk behind your back for free, but I trust in actions, not noise you see. Being overly kind can bring shame. Balance it right, don't play the blame game. Elders share wisdom more than any tome. A few minutes with them equals years you'd roam. When pride and hunger both swell inside, even masterpieces won't hug with pride. Stay vigilant if they look away. Trust in them, never stray. When meeting folks, stand tall and strong. Don't bow so low you need help to move on. Never mock the poor. They rise without warning. Poverty is quick to come, but also quick in forming. People don't ask where you've been. They ask who you've become within. A relationship that strips your pride isn't love. It's chains you can't abide. Love without respect is pain in disguise. What seems like love is bound to chastise. Only two souls truly know your pain, you and your God. Let that remain. Feelings are from the heart, not the mind. Logic uses, empathy binds. Every great task seems daunting at first, but once begun, it's cravings that burst. People are kind until their goals re-met. Then they're gone, your presence they'll forget. Sword wounds heal, but words carve deep. Their cuts stay hidden, haunting your sleep. These silences feel good, the answers now cease. The need to reply has finally found peace. Shattered things sting, be it glass or dream or tie. But standing tall means finding the sky. Friendship should be like coal in your eye. Shine when you laugh, fade when you cry. Respect isn't earned by entitlement. It's needed and earned by right, not by fit. Truth may seem powerless among many lies, but it endures beneath, unseen by shallow eyes. For liars may drown one truth's roar, but honesty echoes long after the war. Those too busy are too lazy to prioritize. If they cared, you'd be in their highs. Words sting more than any blade. Their echoes remain when swords degrade. Silence is stronger when wounds remain. Unspoken pain marks scars that remain. Experience taught, silence heals best. When words strike, let the quiet rest. Deep in life's struggle, nothing stays whole. You're caught between pieces of your own soul. Loss reveals value you never saw. Only absence shows what once you had before. Appreciate value before you claim it true. For treasures lost seldom return to you. Respect the ones who disregard your time. Your value matters far more than their line. To move ahead, wear deaf ears on pain. Only a few lift you, the rest drain. Wise think before action, fools think after regret. Use your energy to find solutions, never fret. Your inner mindset shapes every path you take. To change the world, first your own mind remake. Don't fear failures, the final key opens the gate. Perseverance is the spark to your fate. People forget your good intentions the moment you slip. Don't chase those who don't care, let your heart unclench and grip. In this world, heart-made bonds mean very little. They build you up when they need, then vanish in a spittle. Strangest are relationships that seem unbreakable at first. But after one fall, they treat each other like strangers cursed. Waiting for things to fix themselves, you'll just stay stuck. Rise, take charge, rebuild your life with grit and pluck. Those who can't voice their pain, they simmer in silent fire. Anger grows in their chest from all the things they aspire. Let go of others easily, it's forgetting that kills. Only those who endure truly know what healing fills. Your actions speak louder than anything you say. Love is born from the heart, not just a touch or a sway. Complainers lose battles. Triers shape their fate. One seeds doubt, one stands tall to create. If you're upset with someone dear, reach out and mend. Life's too short for grudges that never end. The grand ledger is with the one above. He gives, he takes in his wisdom and love. People cry for the ones they hold dear. Their memories echo when someone's near. Words can push people away or draw them near. Think carefully, the wrong words scar deep and clear. Nothing separates people faster than money or tongue. Expect no one, not even those once sung. A bit of sorrow is necessary to grow. Sweet comfort forever means you'll never truly know. Close the doors someone shuts, but don't lose hope's spark. A sincere heart always finds a way out of the dark. Value relationships for loyalty, not gold, because it's often the poorest who stand firm and bold. Ironically, those we love the most cause our greatest hurt. So learn slow, to love with respect and desert the dirt. Trust those who earned it, but walk with wise resolve. Fool me not twice, let my lessons evolve. Don't be fooled by intellect alone. People with brains and ill intent cut deeper than stone. Stay resilient among those whose minds run their hearts. They calculate gains, tear genuine souls apart. Neediness invites servants, but not true friends. Be scarce, not needy, demand that no one bends. I value everyone in my life. Good ones stand, bad ones give lessons that cut like a knife. You can't suffer from just thinking bad thoughts. What's meant for you will stand, no matter the plots. Some bond with deceit to save their pride. But age isn't in years, it's what lies inside. Competition is fierce, don't share your pain. Others may use it to layer on disdain. Cherish those who stood by in your hour of need. Their loyalty outweighs words or deed. When bonds change, don't weep. Time alone can alter even your own image deep. It took me years to grasp this one truth. If your steps are right, stride with confidence and sooth. Trouble is real where loyalty is rare. Watch for thorns in pathways hidden beneath the glare. Only a few people are irreplaceable in this life. Lower your expectations, reduce the strife. Most mistakes stem from being among the wrong crew. So stay smart, don't join them in what they do. Bravery breaks walls that fear builds high. Even the strong bow down when you decide to defy. Those who are always there are often gone in your darkest night. Betrayal pulls so fast you don't see the flight. Betrayal doesn't kill you, it teaches to stand. But losing trust from one you cared for is hard to withstand. If someone grows too loyal, warns your heart. When devotion becomes servitude, it tears you apart. When people choose different paths, they vanish first in you. Begin with silence, then say adieu. Never feel lost, life's script can rewrite in any scene. Don't blind trust, this world is not entirely clean. Prayer never leaves your side, wisdom stays in stride. What you give returns, be it honor or pride. Endings come gradual until one day they strike. Silence is discipline, words must align with what's right. A broom works while it's bound, but unbind it, it falls limp. So stay bound to those true, unity's a mighty imprint. Halfway back means another journey to start. Never turn around or under your heart. Never judge poverty, it's not the measure of a man. Respect is earned in poor homes more than in mansions grand. Love only the few, God and yourself above all. They are the only ones who never betray your soul's call. Do not misuse love or trust. Good souls are rare. Relationships don't come twice. Handle them with care. Time that passes reveals who truly stays. Respect them, for their loyalty outlasts all praise. Bitter truth is better than pleasing lies. A real enemy is better than a friend who flies. Deep bonds carry deep wounds. Only those scarred deeply can understand the downs. A single moment with the wise is worth 1,000 books, and life's second chances aren't made by repeating old looks. Never flaunt pride in destiny's scheme. Even broken days refill in the dawn's beam. Every relationship shares one single key: faith. Forgiveness comes from strength, not emotional wraith. Forget the hollow, remember just the lesson. Don't reveal all your weaknesses until fate's confession. If respect cannot be honored, better walk away. Some wounds are deeper left unsaid to stay. To stay happy, filter hate and adopt peace instead. Mind and intention matter, acts or words left unsaid. Someone may seem bright, but dark in their chest. Wealth or humble, a home is where you're blessed. Your fears reveal your life's steering wheel. Until you conquer them, others lead the deal. You can't grow without confessing your fault. Own it, learn it, rise from the halt. Break down alone when you crumble. The world watches when you stumble. One blow of wisdom outweighs 100 words of advice. A faithful blow grows strength, resilience is its price. Trust pierces when believed so deep, but betrayal's sting cuts most from the keeping of sleep. It's good to laugh, just not at others' despair. A true heart lifts people, not points them with glare. When falsehood grows, its face may change, but breaking trust never disappears. Real friends stand through your worst storm. Their hugs hold you when your world's torn. People with eyes closed to you, these exclude from your lens. They never mattered, let them stay suspended. Respect is not for people, it's for needs. When needs end, so does respect. This world holds no one truly ours. Sons belong to their wives, daughters to their husbands. The body belongs to fire, and life belongs to death. People use you as per their need, and we assume they actually like us. That's the illusion of life. The best medicine in the world is responsibility. Take it once and you'll never feel tired again. You'll be asked for only as long as you're useful, because even shining lamps are blown out in Delhi. Every woman wants her son to be a saint, but no one wants her husband to be one. Happiness from money fades with time, but joy from loved ones lasts for life. Those who search for others' flaws are like flies, always attracted to dirt, never to sweetness. People who get you anytime won't value your worth, because they never see the cost of your presence. Stumbles don't come to break you, they come to shake your path when you're too straight. Even trees too straight get chopped first, but crooked ones are left to grow. Too much expectation always leads to wounds. Don't let someone become your habit, it hurts when they change. You won't understand life until someone close betrays you. Only then will you know what pain truly feels like. I stopped chasing people long ago, because the more respect I gave, the more they looked down on me. Your biggest duty is to keep yourself happy. If bowing a little saves a bond, then bow, because only those who care will bend. I've made many mistakes, but got punished where I was innocent. Only hold someone's hand if you can truly stand by them. The purest hearts get betrayed the most, because they can't even imagine deceiving someone else. Old ones start to feel like burdens when new people arrive. Trust God, not people, He won't break your heart. People deceive with affection these days, saying, "I'm always with you," while cheating behind the scenes. Better to break a bond with truth than break trust with lies. It never heals. Often the same hands we protect from wind end up burning us like flames from candles. Meet people only as much as they meet you. When asked what I did in life, I smiled and said, I never cheated anyone. When your spirit flies high, someone always comes to clip your wings. Stay alone if needed, but don't force fake bonds. The biggest wounds come from our own kindness. I judged people as they seemed, but later learned they look one way and live another. Why does love hurt so much? Even the ones who laugh pray for death in silence. You can choose to love, but forgetting someone isn't your choice. Being strangers is sometimes better, because people only come close to hurt you. If someone can't understand you, they have every right to misunderstand you. Never go so crazy for someone that they start thinking you really are crazy. Respect is priceless. Never expect it from the small-minded, and never believe what others say without seeing yourself. If someone can't make their own worth, they end up as slaves or get shown their place by the world. No matter how much you try to keep some people close, they'll still prove they never truly belonged. Sadness only makes sense when it hits you, then you'll know the pain of being ignored. The deepest pain comes when you realize you were being used all along. The one you trusted the most was the one lying to you the whole time. The way someone speaks shows the depth of a bond. I gave time to people, but now I know being alone is better. Family fights should remain private, because outsiders enjoy your drama more than their own peace. Pain grows the more you think. Your mind can turn small problems into lifelong suffering. This world has 1,000 tongues. If you listen to all of them, you'll never move forward. The ones we care for the most often end up hurting us the deepest. Truthful hearts are often lonely, and that's the true face of life. Don't try to impress others. Impress yourself. Others will follow naturally. Love might be a part of life, but never lose your life for love. Stop assuming everyone is yours. Faces lie, and hearts hide far worse. If they talk behind your back, don't panic, because only those worth talking about get talked about. The arrogant never see their faults, and never see good in others either. Many trusts have broken, but I still haven't broken my habit of trusting. By trying to please everyone, I learned one truth. If you care too much, they'll start taking you for granted. People who always point fingers at others don't even realize how low they themselves have fallen. Silence holds depth, not weakness, but some fools take it for fear. I hold no pride in anything, because I know one night will come where no morning follows. Two painful truths: living with someone you don't love, and being without the one you do. Don't lower yourself too much for someone, because they might refuse to lift you when you fall. Some people look beautiful, but are filled with venom inside. Being alone is better than being with the wrong one. Loneliness won't hurt as much as betrayal will. It's not hard to prove yourself right when you're wrong. What's hard is proving yourself right when you're already honest. Becoming someone's habit is more dangerous than love, because habits are hard to break. If someone belongs even slightly to someone else, then I want nothing to do with them. Some talk so sweet like angels, while hiding devilish deeds behind the scenes. In my life, only I seem to make mistakes. Everyone else stayed innocent. The one you love the most is the one most likely to leave you. But never do wrong to anyone, because karma always knows your address. Don't worry about who left. Some people must go so that the right ones can enter. If someone keeps insulting you, walk out like you never existed. If a bond feels like a burden, it's smarter to cut it off. Oh Lord, give me less food if needed, but keep me away from those who stab from behind. Want a peaceful life? Then stop taking everyone's words to heart. People forget your name the moment they're done using you. Don't sacrifice your worth for someone else's benefit. Never punish a good person for someone else's sin. Time teaches, helping hearts often get hurt the most. When people don't need you, they won't even look your way, let alone speak. Betrayal never taught us to fake love, but fake people speak with sugar on their tongue. The real danger lies not in enemies, but in loved ones who poison ears behind your back. Invest your head and heart in building your time, because only the lucky ones receive true love in life. Nowadays, love is just a name, and time pass has taken its place. I silently listen to what they say behind my back, because I've given time the right to answer for me. Always remember, no problem in this world is ever bigger than your courage to face it. Silence is power, but speak up when silence becomes injustice. There's a strange joy in hearing lies, especially when you already know the truth. We've been through the storm, we fear nothing now. Your goals should never be weak enough to bend from opinions. Instead of trying everywhere, give your all to one purpose. Success will follow. In this era, being too nice isn't wise. If someone close lets you fall, it takes forever to rise. People value you only when they need you, so learn to smile before sadness becomes your habit. If someone says, "You've changed," chances are you just stopped doing what they used to benefit from. Those who leave in anger may return, but those who leave broken never come. Some hurt us daily, yet we talk to them and smile. That's the curse of caring too much sometimes. Those hurt by their own often become harsh, in their voice and in their heart. Hope hurts, but still this foolish heart hopes, even after being broken countless times. Fake bonds are worse than loneliness. Better to be alone than to fake relationships. Love and hate are just two words, but they can make a man a god or turn him into a demon. People will pass your time, but few will stand by you in tough times. Storms are necessary in life. That's how we learn who holds on and who lets go. I've met all kinds. Some thank you after help, some call you a fool. Things that come too soon lack value, and things that come too late lose meaning. Everyone looks human here, but some wound you while others heal you. Speak less and listen more. You'll find people start liking you more. Time is never the problem. It's the will. If someone wants to talk, they'll find a moment. Don't live in regret. Do something that makes those who left regret leaving you. Use your time and words wisely. Neither come back nor offer second chances. Beware of those who smile with you, but shoot daggers behind your back. Sometimes it's hard to understand why fate plays cruel games with good people. Sad how loyalty is described through dogs, when humans have long forgotten how to stay loyal. Bitter people are rarely seen during your pain. They vanish when you need them most. Don't expect empathy from those who don't even understand your pain. Every person has two stories, one they tell others, and one they bury deep inside. Silence is the best reply to someone who doesn't value your words. Build your own strength in life. Relying on others will destroy you from within. My anger and my love are only for those I truly call my own. People fear losing things that were never theirs. That's why they try so hard to keep control. Fail 10 times or 100, but swear to never live like an ordinary man. Love is rare, hold on to it tight. Anger is toxic, keep it buried inside. Fear is deadly. Face it, anxiety only comes when you care more for others than yourself. Patience in pain is far greater than revenge. But here, if you share your pain, they laugh instead of helping. Thinking everyone is good, that's the worst habit I have. In this world, only money matters. No one cares for your emotions. If you're not grateful for what you already have, you'll never be satisfied with what you receive later. Make yourself valuable in someone's life, and you'll lose your value completely. Every time you lower your self-respect, they'll push you even lower. Hard times weren't meant to break you, they were meant to shape you into a champion. We remember them in our free time, but we live in the memory they left behind. Forced happiness makes people even more sad. Pretending joy only deepens the pain. No matter how close someone seems, they'll always look out for themselves first. Old bonds often vanish with new ones. Time changes people more than we expect. Some lie so confidently with love in their eyes that you fail to see the truth behind their mask. People value you only when it's too late. Trust takes a lifetime to build, but a second to destroy. Everything in life changes. Hearts change, days change, and even people change. People meet by chance, but separation is always a choice. At some point, you must learn to forget, because either the pain ends or you do. Things that come easy are rarely valued. Fast-made bonds often break just as fast. Ego and pride destroy bonds, not because others are wrong, but because we think we're always right. You're not truly human in a crowd. You're human when you face the world alone. Some people cry where they should be angry because they're too soft for this harsh world. Sometimes there's so much to say, but the pain drowns it all inside the silence. Life's wisdom, motivational quotes. The better you become, the more you'll encounter difficult people. If you seek peace in life, distance yourself from selfish souls. The biggest mistake innocent hearts make is trusting cunning minds. Distance is better from those who don't value closeness that binds. Some pains are such that no matter how much you share, they always feel incomplete, leaving hearts to bear. Never trust anyone blindly in this world so wide. Not everyone will honor the faith you provide. Who left and why doesn't matter in the end. What lessons they taught, that's what we should comprehend. Love knows no conditions when hearts are true. Sweetness in relationships needs sincerity through and through. Real loyalty's meaning ask those who know, who've loved one person for years, letting their devotion show. Don't pamper anyone so much they become careless. Stranger people, the more love you give, the more they cause distress. Tension is a gift that our own people tend to give. I've learned from experience how others truly live. Those who speak too sweetly are often bitter inside, while harsh speakers often have hearts that never hide. Tears flow from eyes only when emotions are real. But when there's no one to understand what you feel. Losing one person, you can move ahead in life, but their emptiness can't be filled by thousands, cutting like a knife. So false is the promise of love's eternal flame. Look, you're alive and I'm alive, yet nothing remains the same. Those who know to wait with patience and grace, everything reaches them eventually, finding its rightful place. Never be proud of two things in your lifetime span. Money and beauty, poverty strikes fast, accidents change any man. Until you fight adverse circumstances with might, they'll keep weighing you down, blocking your light. Don't just sit depending on time's mercy alone. Lucky hands might be empty, but workers are never thrown. Those who ignore you completely from their side, you should also refuse to acknowledge their pride. It hurts deeply when someone lives in your heart, but chooses to stay physically apart. Pain strikes when you realize with a heavy sigh. The one you value most doesn't see your worth nearby. Sometimes leaving people becomes necessary and right. If we don't leave them, they'll leave us out of sight. Often those people change and drift away, whom we give excessive time and respect each day. Betrayal comes from those who walk alongside. This was true yesterday, and today we can't hide. When harsh words hurt, think in two different ways. If the person matters, forget what he says. What's meant for you will surely come your way. Even if the whole universe opposes it today, we've given up forever the desire to pursue. Those who don't value love, why pray for them too? One who falls and rises again with determination truly understands life's profound revelation. When someone faces the threat of losing all they hold dear, only then do they understand relationships that are sincere. Life is given to be lived with purpose and zeal. Don't waste it wondering what others might feel. Destinations become easier when someone caring says, "Don't worry, everything will be fine through difficult days." Oh God, never let me be a burden on anyone's heart. Those who want distance, keep me apart. If you want someone's company for life's long journey, never tell them how much you care, maintain some mystery. Pride is necessary when it comes to your rights. Character and honor, defend these with all your might. No one cries without reason in this world of pain. When sorrow runs deep, tears fall like rain. Life presents new problems every single day. Only those with broad thinking will find their way. Fear teaches you lessons, shows people's true face. Some wear masks of affection, time reveals their real place. Some wear masks of affection, time reveals their real place. Being alone and crying alone in silence makes a person stronger, builds inner resilience. No matter how much you do for someone with care, those meant to betray will do so. Life isn't fair. Ask death from God if you must in desperation, but never beg humans for love or admiration. Stop caring too much and you'll find peace. People will stop giving you pain, your troubles will cease. True love often happens with deceptive hearts. Love someone too much and they'll tear you apart. Those with genuine hearts face life's hardest test, while others sail through with much greater rest. We often forget those people who mean the most, for whom we'd forget the world. They leave us as ghosts. Learn to fight for your rights with courage and grace, because quiet and calm people no one will embrace. I have flaws too, I admit this is true. I trust everyone without thinking it through. More dangerous than poison is love's deadly game. Whatever it touches burns up in its flame. When someone stops giving you time and attention, understand they're no longer yours. Accept this dimension. We laugh to make others smile and feel bright, while wounds in our hearts prevent peaceful night. Sometimes humans get truly exhausted and worn from staying conscious, bearing pain, being torn. From being patient, keeping hope alive each day, maintaining relationships, explaining your way. Time may change, seasons may transform, but when your own people change, that's life's hardest storm. Everyone knows how to speak and make sound, but when and what to say few people have found. A dead man once said with wisdom so deep, "Those crying at my death wouldn't let me live or sleep. They notice when I don't bow down low, but those who love me won't let me bend. This I know. Speaking truth requires courage and a heart that's brave, while flattery needs only a tongue that will wave. Search the whole world for goodness and honesty pure. If it's not within you, nowhere else will it endure." Today's bitter truth that we all must face. People value only the wealthy regardless of grace. In this life, dying moments will come more than living. But in those moments too, you must show life-giving. When something breaks your heart completely apart, God tests you through that very painful dart. Learn to walk with some pride in people's sight. If you walk with sheep's heart, wolves will always bite. What had to be endured has been faced with grace. Now it's time to live ignoring everyone's case. Worry, debt, and love, none are really chosen. They just happen with time, leaving hearts frozen. With time, wounds may heal and scars may fade. But the sound of breaking haunts the price we've paid. Life taught me this lesson that rings so true. Give explanations only where understanding is due. If someone misunderstands you without hearing your side, explaining yourself means your self-respect has died. Never give up hope in God's infinite grace, but never expect anything from humanity's face. I've walked alone on paths where I needed support most, learning to rely on myself rather than any host. Answer disrespect with such dignity and class that the other person feels ashamed as moments pass. Who says you become like those around you? Humans don't live with foxes yet remain cunning too. People say you can't be happy alone in life, but I believe solitude teaches us to thrive without strife. Life is meant for living, not for endless thought. Yet we spend it all thinking, achieving not. Those who show too much closeness and fake care one day reveal they were never really there. Never lose hope in life's challenging game. You don't know what tomorrow brings in fortune's name. Chameleon-like people who change their color and face are never loyal, don't trust them in any case. Everyone comes to mourn when someone has died, but in troubles, no one stands by your side. After bearing pain beyond limits, humans fall silent. They stop complaining and hoping, becoming self-reliant. If time always remained the same without change, how would we recognize love's true range? When trust connects hearts, strangers become family, and when trust breaks, family becomes estranged sadly. People say women demand home and wealth, but I've seen they ask only for love, respect, and health. Beautiful relationships bloom when people forgive, because perfect humans don't exist, we all must give. Why can't we realize someone's true worth and place until they're gone from our life without a trace? When wise people stop maintaining relationships, know their honor has suffered deep battleships. When thread is woven with patience and care, it becomes beautiful cloth beyond compare. Not every painful thing aims to cause destruction. Sometimes pain leads to growth and reconstruction. Through worry not mention, I've learned who's truly mine. In life's difficulties, real relationships shine. The path God opens for you with divine grace, no one in this world can close or replace. The person you expect the most help and support from is often the first to withdraw when troubles come. I never pushed anyone away from my heart with force. Those whose hearts changed simply altered their course. I tried making everyone my own with love so deep, but no one remains yours forever to keep. When dreams shatter and loved ones drift away, even sleeping pills lose their power to make you stay. Those who get betrayed find peace with passing time, but betrayers never find peace. That's their crime. Often those people's hearts break who always try to keep others happy while their own needs lie. The truth is bitter, but it must be told. In this world, those who hide pain are truly bold. Those with bigger hearts receive bigger pain. This is life's law that will always remain. If time always stayed the same without any shift. Once people removed thorns from each other's feet. Now they place thorns where others meet. Some people in life have such unique place. No one can fill their void or space. Enmity doesn't make a person as cruel and mean as betrayal in love makes the scene. If you're satisfied and happy with what you own, you're the richest person you've grown. Humans may not get punishment right away, but time ensures they pay someday. If someone tells you their troubles and pain, listen carefully, don't treat it as vain. You're just hearing, they're feeling the ache. The less expectations you make, less heartbreak. If determination is for victory and win, wounds don't matter, strength within. Often humans aren't wrong, just caught between. Wrong people, wrong place, wrong scene. Gone are days when people sacrifice their joy. For relationships, now they destroy. Relationships for their happiness and pleasure. Scared people are the ones others pressure. Show some courage, best people will bow. Human mind is like ocean somehow. Who knows what storms and memories it holds? What stories and accidents it unfolds? After a time passes, no complaints remain. With anyone in life, no grudge or pain. The person who supports everyone in their fight remains alone in their darkest night. Bitter people like bitter gourds sometimes help in need. Sweet people like sugar often deceive indeed. Complaining to those who don't feel your pain is completely useless and vain. No matter how bad life becomes and turns, when someone supports you, happiness returns. Every person has two stories to share. One they tell all, one they never declare. Silence is the best answer and reply. For those who don't value your words that fly, make yourself strong in life's journey ahead. Depending on others will fill you with dread. My anger and love are reserved and kept only for those I consider mine, carefully swept. People always fear losing what was never theirs. What strange possessiveness their heart bears. In life, whether you fail 10 times or 100, promise yourself, never be ordinary, never be daunted. Love is very rare, hold it tight. Anger is very bad, suppress its might. Fear is very scary, learn to face it right. Tension and depression come to those who care more for others than themselves, unfair. Patience is better than crying in despair. People say sharing pain makes it less, but here people enjoy your distress. Considering everyone good is my worst trait. Money is what matters, emotions don't rate. The person not satisfied with what they possess will never find satisfaction in future's address. If you make others important in your life story, you become cheap in theirs, losing glory. The more you lower your self-respect and pride, the more people will push you aside. Bad times don't make you weak and small. They teach you to be champion through it all. This is the difference between me and you. They remember us when free, our love is true. We can't get free from their memories so deep. Those weren't you but my expectations to keep. That hurt my heart the most and made me weep. Love stays with feelings, not promises cheap. Forcing happiness makes you sadder still. Create a religion that builds human will. No matter how close someone might be to you, first they see their benefit, this is true. Old relationships often get lost and fade. In new relationships, old bonds are betrayed. Some people lie with such confidence and skill, you can't recognize their deceptive will. People value time only when it's too late, when much damage is done by fate. Winning trust takes a lifetime of care. Breaking it takes just a moment to tear. Change is certain, everything does change. Someone's heart changes, someone's days rearrange. People meet by chance but part by choice. Separation is always their own voice.
Never misuse relationships. Good people don't come into life repeatedly. Love only yourself and God, because these two never betray you. Don't break relationships by looking at someone's poverty, because the respect and honor you get in a poor person's home, you don't get that much in a rich person's home. Never turn back halfway to your goal, because even when returning, you have to cover half the distance. A broom cleans garbage as long as it stays bound together. Once the binding loosens, the broom itself becomes garbage. So always stay connected with your loved ones, because there is unity in diversity. Staying silent is a spiritual practice, and speaking thoughtfully is an art. Everything ends gradually, but we realize it suddenly. Blessings never leave your side, and curses never stop following you. Whatever you give will return to you, whether it's respect or betrayal. Never trust anyone blindly, because this world isn't good enough to maintain your trust. Never lose hope. Friends, life can suddenly take a good turn from anywhere. Learn to give time to people. The relationship that tolerates your anger and still stands by you. No one can love you more than that. Leave those who get fed up with you, because it's better to become a memory than to become a burden. The best gift to give someone is to understand their feelings and give them respect. Often, only those go through loneliness who have chosen such decisions in life. Sometimes God spoils certain relationships so that our life doesn't get spoiled. You'll find thousands to mourn the dead, but you won't find even one to understand the living. Value only those relationships that have supported you in this time of need, more than time itself. The saying is bitter but true. If you try to reform any person too much, they will become your enemy. The deeper the relationship, the greater the expectations. And the greater the expectations, the deeper the hurt. One who fulfills is better than 1,000 who just desire. To understand deep matters, you need to be deep yourself. And only one who has received deep wounds can become deep. A few minutes of conversation with a wise person is better than reading thousands of books. When life gives you a second chance, never make the mistake of repeating old errors. Never be proud of time and luck, because morning comes for those whose days are bad too. No matter what the relationship, the password is always the same: trust. Only those who are strong inside can forgive. Hollow people only burn in the fire of revenge. Do forget the mistake, but always remember the lesson. Don't tell your secrets to everyone. They might turn against you in the future and know your weaknesses. Where displeasure isn't valued, you should stop being displeased. If you want to stay happy in life, learn to ignore others' nonsense. Intentions and thoughts should be good. Anyone can speak well. Those who have a lot in their hearts often have nothing in their pockets. Whether it's a palace or a hut, your own home is your own. As long as you keep fearing, others will keep making decisions for your life. You can never become better without admitting your mistakes. Whenever you break down alone, because this world is expert at watching spectacles. One solid blow of experience makes you stronger than 100 words of advice. The heart gets hurt only when you have complete trust in the one who betrays you. Laughing is certainly good, but you should never laugh at others. Remember, people even make false accusations to break relationships. Whether a friend is rich or poor doesn't matter. What matters is how much they support you in your bad times. Instead of shouting at mistakes, if someone holds your hand and lovingly explains, it feels very good. Those who really know how to talk often remain silent. To help others, you don't need to be wealthy. You need the intention to help. Help is such an act that when you do it, people forget. And when you don't, people remember. Forgiving someone and asking for forgiveness is strength, not weakness. Do only as much wrong as you can bear when it happens to you. The one we love the most has the most power to make us cry. Crying isn't weakness. Sometimes crying makes a person stronger. When tears start flowing from a man's eyes, understand that the trouble is bigger than a mountain. We create the spectacle of our own lives, not others. Being alone and crying alone sometimes makes a person very strong. If you want wonderful relationships, nurture them deeply. Excellent pearls are never found on shores. It's not necessary that you'll get sorrow only by doing something wrong. Sometimes you have to pay the price for being too good. When times are good, even your mistakes seem like jokes. And when times are bad, even your jokes become mistakes. Keep your happiness to yourself. Nowadays, people's evil eye affects very quickly. This is the reality of the world. An honest person always has to give more explanations than a dishonest person. A person always loses to two people, one to their family and second to their love. The one who stops talking to you, then starts talking about you to others. The more importance you give to someone, the more your own importance decreases. Truth is always found inside people who remain silent. Those who lie always make noise. The biggest difficulty in lying is that you have to remember the lies. Life has two aspects, one day in your favor and one day against you. When it's in your favor, don't be arrogant. And when it's against you, have a little patience. A wise person becomes quiet because of their wisdom, and a fool thinks they became quiet because of my fear. Husband and wife should never insult each other in front of a third person, nor should they ever make fun of each other in front of others. Human understanding is just this much. If you call them an animal, they get angry. And if you call them a lion, they become happy. Someone has said very well, I'm not giving you advice because I'm wiser, but because I've made more mistakes in life than you. Arrogance and pride are mental diseases that nature and time definitely cure. If some people don't like you, there's no need to worry. Not everyone can have good taste. Some things are understood not just by understanding, but by experiencing them yourself. When you get something big in life, never forget the small, because where a needle works, a sword doesn't. Don't let circumstances become such that you lose courage. Rather, keep such courage that circumstances lose. In this world, it's not that sorrows have increased, but the truth is that tolerance has decreased. Those who couldn't bear had to leave. Hurting someone's heart is like throwing a stone in the ocean. It's difficult to estimate how deep that stone will go inside. If bad habits aren't changed in time, those same bad habits change your time. Dreams aren't what we see in sleep. Dreams are those that don't let us sleep. If you want to stay happy, make life decisions looking at your circumstances, not the world. Those who make decisions looking at the world remain unhappy. You can't say you don't have time because you get the same amount of time in a day as everyone else. If you want to take revenge on something, engage yourself in becoming successful, because believe me, there's no greater revenge than that. If you're troubled in life, stop changing home, family, friends. If you must change yourself. How easy are the ways to defame lifeless things? People secretly listen to conversations and say walls have ears too. Think before saying anything, because your words can destroy someone's happiness. When someone asks for your advice in trouble, give your support along with advice, because advice can be wrong, but support cannot. Choose your own paths, because no one knows you better than yourself. The person who always complains about sorrow, happiness standing at their door returns from outside. Rather than sitting all day depending on luck, it's better to work hard for a few hours. Don't live hoping my time will come, because your time doesn't come. You have to make it come. Everyone has the desire to win, but very few people have the desire to prepare for winning. Life has taught me this: work hard, don't stop. Whatever the situation, don't bow down to anyone. Keep the intoxication of success, not wealth. Keep the stubbornness of destination, not love. Rather than speaking sweet lies, it's better to speak bitter truth. This will definitely give you true enemies, but not false friends. If you want to do something different, walk away from the crowd. The crowd gives courage, but takes away identity. The crowd always walks on the path that seems easy, but this doesn't mean the crowd always walks on the right path. Strange is the custom of the times. Good memories are kept in pen drives and bad memories in the heart. Life's greatest happiness is in doing that work, which people say you cannot do. The back should always be kept strong, because both praise and betrayal come from behind. Always remain silent in places where worthless people are singing praises of their status. No trouble in the world is bigger than your courage. There's no person in this world who doesn't have problems, and there's no problem that doesn't have a solution. No matter how high the destinations are, their paths always go from under the feet. If you want to shine, first learn to scatter, because the paths of success open for us only when we reach very close to them. When people start imitating you, understand that you're becoming successful in life. Successful people may or may not stay happy, but happy people definitely become successful. Defeating someone is very easy, but making someone win is very difficult. Don't wait for any special time for success. Rather, make every moment special. Only the maker knows the value of an earthen pot and family, not the runner. If you're afraid of losing, never desire to win. A person defeated in the field can still win, but a person defeated in mind can never win. Don't lose courage. You still have to go very far. Those who said nothing is within your capacity, you have to show them too. Work hard by drowning. When you emerge tomorrow, you'll shine differently from everyone. We create the spectacle of our own lives by telling our weaknesses to everyone. In the world, a person gets everything except their own mistakes. If you ask others for the path to your destination, you'll get lost, because no one knows the importance of your destination as much as you do. Abandon what feels bad, whether it's thoughts, actions, or people. People doubt when they hear good things about you and immediately believe when they hear bad things. Always remember 3 mantras in life. Don't make promises in joy, don't give answers in anger, and don't make decisions in sorrow. Among all living beings, only humans earn money. And how strange it is that no creature ever dies hungry. But a human's stomach is never full. You can walk with a weak body, but not with weak courage. If you have the courage to do something even after losing, understand that you haven't lost. Remembering your sins while looking at others' mistakes, this habit keeps us human. When you think you can do it, you've covered half the distance. Our biggest problem is our mind itself. It holds on to things that are unnecessary. No matter how great a scholar you are, experience comes to you only after being made a fool. The best sight is one that can see its own shortcomings. Develop the habit of not accepting defeat. The habit of winning will automatically develop. When time makes decisions, it's never wrong. It just takes time. If your today is full of difficulties, understand that God wants to make your tomorrow stronger. Only hollow trees fall. The blame just goes to the storms. Difficulties keep walking with you until you sit down and deal with them. If you want to know the limit of any impossible task, move forward and complete that task. If you really want to do something, you'll definitely find some way or another.
Learn to forget, friend, it's good for you. This world will do the same thing too. After a time, either pain ends its course, or the person ends, such as life's force. Touch the feet of those whose conduct is pure. Becoming someone's habit is dangerous for sure. What comes easily, people never value. Selfish relationships break as fast as they grew. Due to pride and ego, people destroy their own relations, creating their own life's complications. Person never gets lost in a crowd so wide. Person gets lost when they're alone inside. Weak are those people who cry when they should rage. Sometimes much happens, but words can't engage. The heart's feelings stay locked in a cage. I never tested anyone in my life's page. Gave as much love as I could give. Never received as much love to live. Maybe God never made anyone miss me. Such is my destiny, let it be. No matter how sincerely you maintain relations with care, the person who wants to change will change, beware. All who forgot are saved and free, but those who couldn't forget their love, they die. True-hearted lovers in the end often break. Matching clothes makes only body look great. Match with relationships and situations instead. Your whole life will be beautiful ahead. Better to refuse honestly than give false hope. Misunderstanding is worse than mistake scope. If you want to stay happy in life's race, make decisions based on your own case. If you decide based on world's opinion and view, you'll always remain sad and blue. Life is your own, but you live for others' sake. Long thread and long tongue only problems make. So wrap the thread and control your speech. Keep wisdom within your reach. What you are doesn't matter at all. What's inside you matters, standing tall. Yesterday's pain is in your mind's space. Tomorrow's hope is in your embrace. Drop-like is human life, small and brief, but ego is bigger than ocean's reef. Here everyone's a traveler, passing through. One day even memories will bid adieu. Past never returns but stays in heart. People's behavior plays the major part. Don't expect too much from people around. You'll stay sad, they won't be bound. These relationships are strange and queer. Start with trust, end with betrayal's fear. Those who show help in trouble's hour often rejoice in your downfall's power. Can't trust even our own breath's flow. Yet we trust humans, what a show. Now I don't feel pain when I fall. From any height, I've seen it all. Because those hands pushed me down, in which I trusted more than my own. Those who understand your feelings but still give pain can never be yours, it's crystal plain. Those who gave you sorrow and grief will get sorrow too, believe? Trust this, you'll get chance to see their downfall and your victory. Don't just watch, become a part of this mission. Smash that subscribe button and let's rise together.